If you like this video, please like and subscribe to the channel.
High-flying skill and unparalleled arrogance on display.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Los Lotharios from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 205 pounds, Angel!
It's time for the rest of WWE to step aside because nobody looks as good as this man in the ring or on the TV screen.
Yeah, and Angel will tell you that himself. He spends more time in front of the mirror than he does inside the gym.
The WWE Universe should be overcome with joy watching Angel compete. How about swag? That's good you didn't answer, so I can talk about Dawkins, who backs up his confidence with top-level wrestling skills.
And representing the Street Profits from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 260 pounds, Angelo Dawkins!
Don't let his size fool you. The big man's got the speed and agility of a much smaller superstar.
Dawkins is always looking to out-hustle and outwork his opponents. Well, the one thing with Angelo Dawkins is that he always has a lot to say, but always brings his A game.
Here comes a man with a vision.
And from Benue State, Nigeria, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews!
Just take a look at Apollo's eyes. He is completely focused on succeeding.
We've seen many forms of Cruz, but this might be the best version yet.
There's no telling what Cruz is capable of with his newfound focus.
Well, if Cruz can truly unleash that untapped aggression we've seen under the surface.
And representing the Alpha Academy from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa!
You know, Tozawa has had a reputation for goofy antics. Hey, remember when he beat JBL at poker?
Yeah, but don't be fooled, Byron. Tozawa's a technical wizard and has stamina for days. He's a threat against any competitor.
Gentlemen, the Ninja Battle is about to begin.
And their opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, Austin Theory!
Already so many titles and major wins to this young man's name. I'll give Theory his due, but he has a habit of letting his ego get in the way of his talent.
Well, it's at least a start, Cole. You can't deny his talent and how it's propelled him to the highest heights.
Tonight just became phenomenal.
A terrific striker, a master purveyor of high-flying, innovative offense.
AJ Styles has competed at this level for decades. Such a special athlete.
Representing the OC from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles has a trophy case filled with titles, a WWE Grand Slam champion. This man has done it all, and he has absolutely no fear.
There is one thing we've learned all throughout the years, and that's do not bet against AJ Styles.
Hey, he might not be the biggest dog, but AJ Styles has got the strongest bite.
And there's no one who fights bigger, bell to bell, than AJ Styles.
You're right. If AJ's breathing, AJ's fighting. He's a total blow. He's moving at super speed.
He is the man called Axiom.
And from Madrid, Spain, weighing in at 154 pounds, Axiom.
A calculated competitor, Axiom finds the perfect angle to strike.
There's no complicated math needed to figure out that Axiom is legit.
I am actually really excited to see what Axiom has in store for us in this one.
Yeah, hopefully we see some more superhuman feats from him tonight.
And from Colorado Springs, Colorado, weighing in at 273 pounds, the almighty Bobby Lashley.
You know, I think it's safe to say the almighty Bobby Lashley is treading in demigod territory at this particular juncture. Lashley is standing in rarefied air.
The presence of Bobby Lashley is not a figment of your imagination. There's no filter on a social media app needed. Bobby Lashley is as real as it gets.
Hey, he's a peak physical specimen. Proud U.S. Army veteran who's dominated sports entertainment for nearly 2 decades.
He's here.
Boogeyman is as creepy as they come.
Well, consider me creeped out. I don't like this guy at all.
And their opponent from the bottomless pits, weighing in at 260 pounds, the Boogeyman.
This is like a nightmare you can't wake up from.
Boogeyman aims to disturb his competition.
Well, mission accomplished.
I mean, I guess you give Boogeyman some credit. He found a really unique way to make a name for himself in this industry.
Well, he may make your skin crawl, Byron, but he is truly unforgettable.
And representing the New Day from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big E!
Big E was told for years, you gotta be more serious. But he did things his way, and the result, he made it all the way to the top.
Yeah, Big E managed to find an edge while still swiveling his hips.
Hall of Famer!
From Houston, Texas, weighing in at 251 pounds, Booker T.
Booker T fought tough battles all his life. Grew up on the streets of Houston.
And he is now WWE royalty.
Looking to make a statement tonight.
I'm going to take a page out of Booker T's book and say, all the suckers in the back better take note. Well, I feel cool when I say that.
And from Cobb County, Georgia, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Big Boss Man.
It's not going to be a long night because the boss man will not waste any time unloading his heavy artillery.
From Cobb County to the WWE Hall of Fame, he's as mean and nasty as they come.
Yeah, the Big Boss Man began his shift in the 80s, laid down the law during the Attitude Era, and now ready to enforce the law on a whole new generation.
And from Sherrilsburg, North Carolina, weighing in at 385 pounds, Braun Strowman!
Fire in the eyes of Braun Strowman tonight. He's ready to attack.
Unchecked rage and aggression. Expect the worst, because the monster is about to be unleashed.
WWE Universe, brace for impact. One of the toughest competitors in all of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 290 pounds, the Animal Batista!
We can list this man's accolades all day long. A former WWE champion, a Royal Rumble winner, a man who has main evented WrestleMania. And now Batista simply demands that the WWE Universe give him what he wants.
Unparalleled success, both in the ring and in Hollywood.
Which is insane, because for some reason, the WWE Universe has never appreciated Batista quite enough.
Well, no question about it. Batista will demand the respect of the WWE Universe right here tonight.
About to see a wrestling clinic.
Here comes Brutus Creed.
And representing the Creed brothers from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 285 pounds, Brutus Creed!
Brutus has been fighting his entire life, and he shares the Creed mindset with his brother Julius.
And that mindset is absolute domination.
Here comes the mangy mutt of the Brawling Brutes.
And representing the Brawling Brutes from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds, Butch!
Would you guys believe that Butch started his training when he was just 12 years old?
He's maintained his vicious streak for nearly 2 decades.
Butch looks ready to unleash on the competition in ways never seen before.
Paxton, I pity those who pick a fight with Bron Breakker.
And from Woodstock, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, Bron Breakker!
Breakker broke down the damn door and has terrorized the competition during his young career.
Technique, drive, on paper, all the attributes of a top talent. Ready for a brawl.
And from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
You don't win or lose against Cactus Jack, guys. You just simply survive.
Yeah, easier said than done, Michael. Cactus Jack has proven he will go to any length to win.
The most disturbing thing about Cactus Jack is that there is no limit to his pain threshold or his will to win.
And that's what makes Cactus Jack such a dangerous competitor.
Things are about to get grimy.
Yeah, but my excitement level is going to the moon.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Burlington, North Carolina, weighing in at 220 pounds, Cameron Grimes.
The wealthiest man in WWE since the days of Ted DiBiase, JBL, and, myself.
Well, Cameron Grimes told me he considers his WWE contract a nice bonus.
And he considers yours pocket change. One of NXT's brightest stars, ready to shine in all of WWE.
And just in case you guys were wondering, he plans to take the entire WWE
competitor from the United Kingdom.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 260 pounds, the British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith!
The British Bulldog, Davey Boy Smith, began his career as a tag team competitor,
but since has evolved into a main event single star on his own. A lot of bark, but even more bite from the British Bulldog.
He has an amazing physique, tremendous strength and power, but he's very agile as well.
You're absolutely right. The British Bulldog has so many tools at his disposal.
Massachusetts, weighing in at 210 pounds,
You hear him say it. You hear the fans say it. Mellow, don't miss.
Yeah, for once I agree with you, Saxton. Any goal Hayes sets his sights on, he tends to accomplish in short order.
And that has only fueled Carmelo's confidence. He believes he was destined for the big time from the very start of his career.
Well, he does a good job proving just that when he gets inside the ring.
Tonight might just be Carmelo Hayes' next big victory.
Cruz Del Toro.
And get ready for some high-speed offense.
And representing the LWO from Cordoba, Veracruz, Mexico, weighing in at 190 pounds, Cruz Del Toro.
Cruz Del Toro looking to carry on the legacy of Lucha Libre tonight.
He's ready to show his skills without Legado tonight.
Del Toro ready to show what he can do and open some eyes in the process.
Just don't blink or you'll miss it.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Cody Rhodes has been on a mission as of late to solidify his position at the top of the WWE.
He reached the main event of WrestleMania. Now it's time to finally finish the story.
You can compare him to his father, his brother, but Cody has been dead set on forging his own path to success.
While certainly honoring his family, Cody knows this is his time to shine. And a win tonight goes a long way towards that.
And representing the Judgment Day, from New York City, weighing in at 249 pounds, he is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Senor Money in the Bank, Damian Priest.
Damian Priest is dead set on growing his legacy, on bringing more and more glory to his name.
And he's done just that, Cole. A modern-day bad guy picking fights and winning gold.
But it's never enough for the power-hungry Damian Priest.
A look of pure disdain on the face of Damian Priest.
Well, it's because he has passed judgment on the entire WWE Universe and has found them all unworthy.
In the air.
Well, Dexter Lumis has arrived.
And from Recluse, Wyoming, weighing in at 230 pounds, Dexter Lumis.
Just the absolute nothingness. When you look into Dexter's eyes, it's horrifying.
There are sinister plans at work in this man's head right now.
The eyes of an artist who will paint a picture of his victims before their match.
Competitors dread seeing their image painted by Lumis.
I wasn't going to say anything, but Lumis painted Saxton earlier today.
He did? Wait, Can I at least keep the painting?
Sure, if you survive.
Time.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, Cedric Alexander.
Cedric Alexander has found success whether flying solo or teaming up. Singles and tag titles on his resume already.
Cedric has scratched and clawed for every opportunity in his career.
Cedric Alexander, former Cruiserweight champion, former Raw Tag Team champion. And listen, he's got a bright future.
Drew Gulak isn't here to play nice.
And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 193 pounds, Drew Gulak.
This is a man who certainly is never shy about torturing his opponents.
Drew Gulak is a walking compendium of wrestling knowledge.
Well, that's how Gulak balances the scales against bigger opponents.
Ready to outsmart and outfight anybody.
The Scottish Warrior has arrived.
A multi-time world champion and a Royal Rumble winner.
To this day, one of the toughest fighters in WWE.
Weighing in at 254 pounds, the Scottish Warrior, Drew McIntyre.
The Scottish Warrior outlasted 29 other superstars to win the 2020 Royal Rumble match and then carried that momentum all the way to WrestleMania, where he became WWE Champion.
On the loose. I'm pretty sure he's a free man.
Yeah, and the streets are saying it's going to be a good night for Poppy.
And representing the Judgment Day, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Dirty Dominik Mysterio.
The toughest young superstar in all of WWE and in Cell Block 6.
Well, Dom has had big shoes to fill, and he has certainly done all that he can, for better or worse, to make a name for himself in this industry.
Talent, Eddie Guerrero.
Yeah, time to throw the rule book out the window.
And from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
The former WCW Cruiserweight and United States Champion, a man who's held the ECW television title. And above all, Eddie Guerrero doesn't care if he's liked. He's not sure if he ever will care.
might be in the best shape of his life.
Well, look, when you mix the power and skill of Eddie Guerrero, he makes for a very intimidating opponent.
You're right, Byron, and he'll use the power and skills he possesses without reservations.
And their opponent, from parts unknown, weighing in at 245 pounds, Doink The Clown.
More than just sneaky tricks. Byron, he's coming over your way.
No, stay away from me, you evil clown.
You're right, Cole. Doink is more than just tricks. He also possesses amazing technical wrestling skills and high-flying attacks.
Is he gone yet?
Yeah, go ahead, Saxton. Look now.
Oh, no, Corey, you lied to me.
I think Doink's pretty twisted. He likes to make kids cry.
What kind of clown likes to make kids cry?
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Saxton, Doink also enjoys making adults cry and weep at the suffering he is about to inflict on his opponent.
Hall of Fame man from Warner Robins, Georgia, weighing in at 275 pounds, Faarooq.
From College Football Hall of Famer to WWE Hall of Famer, his entire career has been based on dominance.
One of the toughest men in all of sports entertainment. He'll drink you under the table or put you through it.
What would you know about drinking anybody under a table? But he's been a champion at every level and in every company.
Faarooq is all action and all business tonight. Darker edge than ever.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds. He is one half of the undisputed WWE Tag Team Champions, Finn Balor.
You know, Finn Balor used to have such a deep connection with the WWE Universe, but he's thrown all that away with this new attitude.
I'd argue that was the smartest thing that Balor's ever done. Finn used to be the guy who let glory slip through his fingers, who fell just short of expectations, but now he's living up to his hype and much more.
Balor famously became the first ever Universal Champion, but had to surrender the title to injury. And he's had some measure of success since then, but he's become bitter, he's become jaded.
You speak lies, Cole. Finn Balor simply realigned his values. He knows now what he must do to return to the mountaintop, and he's more prepared to do so.
Well, he attacks the body and the mind.
The mark of a truly intelligent competitor.
And oh, how he has developed a long, sadistic streak.
I completely agree, Cole, and I completely enjoy it. Here comes devastation.
And their opponent, representing the Viking Raiders, from Valhalla, weighing in at 247 pounds, Eric.
One half of the Viking Raiders, Eric, is ready to wreak all kinds of destruction.
The look in his eye says that Eric cannot wait to tear through the competition.
The gods have favored Eric in battle tonight, and he is ready for all-out.
Stylish and classy side of Imperium.
And representing Imperium, from South Tyrol, Italy, weighing in at 220 pounds, Giovanni Vinci.
Talented, athletic, agile, and all at the service of Imperium.
There is no denying his abilities, but Vinci sometimes seems like he wants to show off more than Imperium will allow.
Bite your tongue, Saxton. There are no rules that say you can't look as good as Vinci while also simultaneously keeping the mat sacred. We are about to see a picture-perfect performance, courtesy of Giovanni Vinci.
And he's certain to make Imperium proud. One of sports entertainment's greatest disruptors, Eric Bischoff.
And let's not forget the creator of Monday Nitro.
And representing the NWO from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 195 pounds, Eric Bischoff.
Well, guys, here's a former adversary of the WWE.
A former adversary turned WWE Hall of Famer.
And he still has that infamous grin.
Eric Bischoff has had more than his own share of success in this business and inside the ring.
Has very underrated combat skills.
A black belt in karate, educated fists and feet.
Now, Eric Bischoff has also managed to defeat many WCW superstars.
Waller effect.
I'd rather not.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Already quickly risen through the ranks of NXT.
Never afraid to pick a fight, though there's no guarantee he'll actually fight fair.
Now we'll see if Grayson Waller can back up all his self-generated hype.
A living legend in our midst.
Guys, I can't even hear myself think. This place just exploded.
From Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 303 pounds, the Immortal Hogan.
You can already feel the power of Hulkamania, from the 24-inch pythons to the trademark red and yellow. Hulk Hogan is undeniable.
I feel it. The defender of truth and justice, Hulkamania, is running wild.
What you gonna do, Byron?
I gotta work on my pythons.
The WWE Universe still on its feet.
It's because they know this is gonna be special.
And they want to see what those 24-inch pythons can do.
Oh, Byron, we already know those pythons can topple giants and defeat any mortal man.
This one could be a match for the ages.
That aggression it takes to break through.
And representing Los Lotharios from Monterrey, Mexico, weighing in at 198 pounds, Humberto.
An athlete who is both captivating and handsome. A true smooth operator between the ropes with lethal ability. A very high-pressure situation ahead for this guy, but he is more than ready for it.
From WWE's biggest hero to WCW's biggest villain.
And representing the NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
From Hulkamania to Egomania.
Yeah, Hollywood Hulk Hogan has orchestrated unmatched destruction and literally dismantled companies.
Hollywood never misses an opportunity to let the world know where the power lies.
Hey, undeniable success, right, guys? But questionable tactics, and there's no doubt that Hollywood is ruthless.
You can question the tactics, but you can't argue with the results. Hollywood rules this industry and will not loosen his grip.
Did you hear that, guys? Stand back! Here it comes!
And weighing in at 215 pounds, the Hurricane.
Hey, you guys remember when he beat The Rock?
What's up with that?
Nothing, you idiot. It was pure luck and some distraction by a certain rattlesnake.
Burn the ships. Baron Corbin is raring for a fight.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The lone wolf mentality is back. No one's safe.
And from Kansas City, weighing in at 285 pounds, Baron Corbin!
Once again, Corbin has redefined himself. Free of nicknames and fancy outfits, here's to separating the men from the boys.
You have to respect it. He's at the top of his game right now.
Accomplished so much in his young career. Won the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Former Golden Gloves boxing champion, NFL offensive lineman, turned champion in WWE.
With eyes full of wrath and fury, here comes ILJA Dragunov.
Weighing in at 187 pounds, the NXT champion, ILJA Dragunov.
ILJA Dragunov looks ready to unleash his fury inside the ring here tonight. There is pure intensity in the eyes of Dragunov.
That's beyond intensity, Saxton. Those are the eyes of a man possessed.
Well, I, for one, cannot wait to see Dragunov compete here tonight. Amelie Gunther.
A man with one purpose, to prove the mat sacred.
And representing Imperium from Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Gunther!
The ring general has declared the mat sacred and sees this industry as pure sport, meaning there is no room for games and antics.
Gunther takes everything so seriously, like he's always scowling.
Hey, listen, he takes pride in what he does.
It's difficult not to admire the expertise possessed by Gunther.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine.
The rain has arrived.
6'2", over 300 pounds. Ivar moves like a man half his size.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Viking Raiders from Valhalla, weighing in at 305 pounds, Ivar!
Living proof that looks can be deceiving. Ivar is as agile as he is powerful. A very difficult opponent to prepare for.
A ferocious look in his eyes. Ivar is ready to dominate.
First comes the brutality, then comes the pillaging.
King of Memphis. He's the king of all wrestling.
And their opponent from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler!
Ha! The man I beat at WrestleMania.
Well, on a more positive note, you got to respect the King. Still competing and calling matches in his 70s.
Still losing.
Why don't you give it a shot, Saxton?
Well, maybe I will one day.
You've only got about 10 years left.
The King ready to grace the WWE Universe with his royal presence once again.
Well, hopefully they appreciate a legend like him for all he's brought to this business.
Main event, Jey Uso.
And from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds, main event, Jey Uso!
Jey Uso in something of a new position on his own. Some trepidation, but also some freedom.
As much as he gained from the bloodline and his brother, becoming the main event is something Jey needs to do on his own.
And Jey is more than equipped to do it.
Man, I can't wait to see Jey Uso yeet some fools.
No yeet. We don't do that, Saxton. Especially
I do.
you. No.
Yeet. Yeet.
Irish ace of WWE.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 180 pounds, J.D. McDonough.
For what McDonough lacks in size, he makes up with ego and attitude.
Yeah, JD's not going to let anyone stand in his way on the way to success and immortality.
And the next step in the way is dominating the competition here tonight. Yeah, JD McDonough loves putting the human brain and body through severe trauma. This guy is pure evil.
Listen, he'll attack if he senses even the slightest fear or trepidation.
Hey, JD, fear and trepidation to my left. Look at Saxton.
Quiet, Corey. One of the toughest brawlers around.
And from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 281 pounds, Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
A man who is part of one of the most legendary dynasties in this industry.
Made his own mark on this industry.
And who could forget that maniacal laugh?
Just look at the build of Jim the Anvil Neidhart, ready for battle.
That's because when the Anvil lifts weights, he lifts all of them at once.
Hall of Famer and our former broadcast colleague, guys.
A wrestling god.
And from New York City, weighing in at 290 pounds, John Bradshaw Layfield, JBL.
One of the longest reigning champions of the Ruthless Aggression era.
A man whose personal wealth is matched only by his wealth of wrestling knowledge.
Stop grabbing cash and sit down, Saxton.
Hey, it's not my fault it's raining money. Oh, I got one.
One. And representing the Bloodline, from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 251 pounds, Jimmy Uso.
Made a ruthless move to step out of the shadow of his brother in order to put the range of his talent on full display.
And according to Jimmy, it was well worth it. The only question now is, can WWE handle the real, untethered Jimmy Uso?
Since he betrayed Jey, Jimmy has a new confidence and has taken on more bloodline business.
We're seeing a new look of malice in the eyes of Jimmy Uso, which means the bloodline is more dangerous than ever.
in the bloodline. And calculating Snake.
And from Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 249 pounds, Jake the Snake Roberts.
The time has arrived to embrace the darkness. A man who sits with the serpents at Lucifer's table.
You got this! Oh, yeah!
Hall of Famer with sinister credentials.
Jake the Snake Roberts looks ready to drop his opponent.
And then let Damian do the rest. Only wins and climbing the ladder.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Indus from Punjab, India, weighing in at 238 pounds, the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
This is quite possibly the most ruthless iteration of Mahal that we've ever seen.
Knows he has to set the example for the talent he has taken under his wing.
The former WWE champion is dead set on getting back to his championship ways.
A true amateur standout, Julius Creed.
And representing the Creed brothers from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, Julius Creed.
This is a man who does not know fear. A relentless competitor dedicated to peak performance.
Julius Creed looks to make a crushing statement tonight.
Is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Brothers of Destruction from parts unknown, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
The Big Red Monster, perhaps the most sadistic superstar to ever step foot in WWE.
Driven by twisted, demonic impulses every step of the way.
And
of WWE
DIY from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 199 pounds, Johnny Gargano.
Gargano has a never say die type of attitude, and that rebel heart is always beating.
Well, you can't keep him down for long, no matter how hard you try.
Scratch and claw through the independents through NXT. Now the spotlight is on Johnny Wrestling.
And he will not give up that spotlight to anyone. You, Saxton.
Hey.
That's terrifying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
And from the pits of hell, weighing in at 323 pounds, Kane!
300 plus pounds, nearly 7 feet tall.
And he hits like a truck that's fueled by fire and brimstone.
Kane is like an unholy wrecking ball.
No escaping the rage of Kane. Quite simply, the greatest of all time, John Cena.
And their opponent from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, the greatest of all time, John Cena!
When John Cena's here, he's back where he belongs.
He has shown the ruthless aggression for over 2 decades.
At one time, the most polarizing figure in WWE history. But the WWE Universe is finally giving Cena his just due.
Well, that's because he gives it 100% every night, every month, and every year.
No weaknesses, no fears, and here he is, carrying Cross.
The time has come to fall and pray.
YOLO attitude with this guy.
Representing the LWO from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 175 pounds, Joaquin Wilde.
This is a man who survived a life-threatening internal injury before joining WWE. So now, being on this stage has allowed him the opportunity to embrace his second chance. Plenty of heart and determination on display when Wilde competes.
Looking to make his mark and show how high he can really fly.
In sports entertainment.
And Big Sexy is walking with a purpose.
And their opponent, representing the NWO from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 328 pounds, Kevin Nash.
Known for his many factions and alliances, also for betraying them.
Yeah, when it comes to Kevin Nash, you know that Nash is not here to make friends. Kevin Nash is only here to make money. Big Sexy has a trophy case filled with titles. Dangerous as a leader of a faction or standing alone.
Yeah, Nash is a master strategist combined with brute force. Nash is going to drop somebody tonight.
The building.
And we're about to see whose game it is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 241 pounds, LA Knight.
LA Knight will hand out a beatdown to anybody, any night of the week. It doesn't matter to him. You know, for years, people tried to tell LA Knight he needed to step up his game to get to the WWE. Well, now, Knight's letting people know that they need to step up to his level.
And from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing in at 205 pounds, the WWE United States Champion, Logan Paul.
You know, we know Logan Paul's taken on some of the top names in boxing and WWE, and he may be big on the internet, but can he really handle a fight?
Why don't you roll in the ring and find out yourself, Saxton?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good right here.
Put a little respect on Logan Paul's name.
Set your DVR. Logan Paul is about to create another viral moment.
Yeah, but will it be at Logan Paul's expense or his opponent's expense?
Logan's opponent should be grateful for the exposure of just being able to stand next to Logan Paul.
Oh, stop fanboying. Now this is a one-of-a-kind superstar.
Amazing high-flying and striking skills.
And representing the New Day, from Ghana, West Africa, weighing in at 212 pounds, Kofi Kingston!
Don't you just feel good when Kofi Kingston enters the arena?
I feel better when he exits, but we are about to see some gravity-defying maneuvers and unparalleled agility.
But Kofi gets down to business, Corey, when it's time for action.
No doubt about it, you don't last this long in WWE unless you know how to get the job done, which Kofi does.
A man who has nothing but disdain for his competition, Ludwig Kaiser.
Kaiser surveying the battlefield for the conflict to come.
And representing Imperium, from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
Kaiser possesses impressive technical abilities, which he displays every time he competes.
Undeniably refined in the ring is Ludwig Kaiser. He's so precise.
It's kind of unnerving, too. Very cold and calculating.
Unnerving? Calculating? Try entertaining. This man gives us a master class every time he competes. Kaiser once again prepared to defend the honor of the ring.
A man who has total devotion to his beliefs.
Ready to impose them on anyone. Kevin Owens has arrived.
Time to fight Owens fight.
And from Marieville, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 266 pounds, Kevin
Well, he calls himself the prize fighter, and he's earned that moniker as of late.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. You have to remember main event battles with Stone Cold Steve Austin and Roman Reigns.
A look of pure focus on the face of the prize fighter.
Because KO always has his eyes on the prize. Here comes the A-lister.
And from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 221 pounds, The Miz!
A mainstay of the WWE, The Miz has been a top competitor around these parts for a long, long time.
He's been here nearly 2 decades. Many, many truly awesome moments.
More to come if The Miz has his way.
the Street Profits from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 232 pounds, Montez Ford.
It's about to go down, and Montez Ford is about to unleash his aggression.
Corey, you agree, right? He's developed a sharper edge. He's improved his muscles.
I completely agree, not to mention his insane athleticism. Montez Ford brings superhero movies to real life.
Ford will drop you quick. He'll kiss the sky and leave you in total disbelief.
Montez Ford walking in the rarefied air, holding tag team titles on every brand in WWE.
We all want the smoke.
You can't handle the smoke.
Yes, I can. Plenty of swagger, plenty of talent, but also plenty of ego.
Watch it, Saxton. MVP's a self-made championship-level talent.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 259 pounds, Montel Vontavious Porter, MVP!
MVP, one of the sharpest minds this business has ever seen.
The MVP possesses unmatched mental acuity. He knows this business like few men do. MVP possesses some of the most underrated physical abilities in the ring.
Always been a gifted athlete. Now he's even better at using it with precision and strategy.
I pity any competitor who underestimates MVP.
This the part where we crank it up. Let's crank it up. Now here we go. People over there, what's up? You feel me? Stand up and say what's up. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? You can get with this or you can get with that. You better get with this, cause this is where it's at. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? See, I be skipping and jumping, leaving the competition. I make them disappear like your favorite magician. And I ride it till the wheel fall off. I bounce back to back till their necks get soft. Most of the time you see me, I'm being simple. Then many times I'll be busting them up like a pimple, stating my claim to fame, to be one of the baddest young brothers step foot in this game. And I haven't even started yet. You can better believe I take it off the show shot bet. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up?
Simply one of the best to ever do it.
And from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing in at 275 pounds, the Viper, Randy Orton!
The definition of a WWE superstar, and in my opinion, there is no one as gifted in this game as Orton.
Corey, I agree. Legendary factions, all-time tag teams. But Randy Orton is best when he does some solo work.
And when he's doing said solo work, Randy Orton is one of the most sadistic individuals the WWE has ever known.
The more hostile the environment, the more at home Randy Orton seems to be.
There is no question, Randy Orton is one of the most vicious competitors we've ever seen.
I agree, Saxton, and his venom is as potent as ever. Orton knows how to debilitate any opponent.
Once the fangs come out, Orton aims for the kill himself, the prize student of the Alpha Academy.
4-point Otis.
And representing the Alpha Academy from Superior, Wisconsin, weighing in at 330 pounds, Otis!
Over the past few years, Otis has evolved so much. A more confident competitor, a more well-rounded wrestler.
That's because Otis now knows he's got what it takes, and it has made him unstoppable. We are finally seeing Otis competing at the highest level, and the WWE Universe loves him for it.
And he always seems to have a beautiful blonde chasing him around, for reasons I can't fathom.
400 pounds, the true colossus of WWE.
And their opponent from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 400 pounds, the Nigerian Giant, Omos!
We are looking at a confident, angry, malicious Nigerian Giant.
It is scary how Omos only gets better and more dangerous with each match. Towers over the entire locker room, both literally and figuratively.
Who in the world can take down this colossus known as Omos?
The Scottish Supernova.
And from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
First ever two-time NXT Heritage Cup winner. Very prestigious.
He's mastered the unique match format. Noam Dar and the Heritage Cup have become synonymous.
Well, Dar certainly would like to think so. He thinks he owns it.
No, Dar just doesn't want you touching it, Saxton.
I will say this, don't judge Noam Dar by his size.
Dar has a cruiserweight build, but is more than capable of dealing with heavyweight opponents.
One of the greatest Lucha Libre stars around.
We are about to see high flying exemplified.
And representing the LWO from San Diego, California, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio!
A former world champion, WWE champion, Royal Rumble winner, Rey Mysterio has made a career out of stepping up.
Here, and he's good to go.
And representing the Brawling Brutes from the United Kingdom, weighing in at 253 pounds, Ridge Holland!
Ridge Holland learned his craft from some of the biggest names in British wrestling, but he now sits under the learning tree of perhaps the best brawler in WWE history.
A man you definitely don't want to start a fight with. A truly menacing young superstar. Plenty of upside for Ridge Holland.
I agree, Cole. Ridge has an appetite for destruction that cannot be satiated.
Well, watch out for the stick face.
From the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 425 pounds, Rikishi! It's all fun and games right now, but Rikishi can end any opponent
mere seconds.
Once he gets that look in his eyes, he will squash any man in his path.
The thing about Rikishi, guys, is he loves to have fun, right? But he's all business when the bell rings.
That's the best part. Once the music stops, Rikishi, one of the most threatening superstars in all of WWE
history.
And their opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
As of late, Ricochet's thrilling aerial maneuvers and breathtaking athleticism have been combined with a new level of aggression.
And what we've seen from Ricochet is he moves a little quicker to fight fire with fire.
Well, unfortunately, Ricochet still looks for the approval of the WWE Universe. He could soar even higher if he stopped thinking about what the fans want.
Prepare for a truly glorious arrival.
A champion in NXT and WWE, no one else as glorious.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 235 pounds, the glorious
You can never underestimate Robert Roode's in-ring abilities.
Because if you make that mistake, you are in for a rude awakenings. See what I did there?
I get it.
Robert Roode about to compete here tonight.
We're going to see veteran moves for days. An incredibly impressive athlete.
Yeah, but his tactics in the ring can sometimes be a little less than glorious.
Oh, trust me, if it earns the win, it's glorious.
The Great One is here!
The biggest crossover star in sports entertainment history.
I can barely hear myself think. The most electrifying man in all of entertainment just blew the roof off this arena.
And from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds,
The first third-generation superstar in WWE history.
You're right about that, Cole, but The Rock has cemented an incomparable legacy all on his own.
At the end of the day, The Rock is truly the Great One.
A third-generation superstar who honors his family starting all the way at the top with the High Chief, Peter Maivia.
Without a doubt, furthering his family's legacy in sports entertainment and cementing his own spot on the WWE Mount Rushmore.
His greatness transcends eras in WWE history.
Powered up in the Iron Paradise, Team Bring It is a lifestyle.
The most spectacular young luchadors around.
Tijuana, Mexico, weighing in at 175 pounds, Rey Mysterio Jr.
You know, multi-time WCW Cruiserweight Champion. Remember the time he put his mask on the line against Eddie Guerrero and won?
Rey Mysterio Jr. proved he was willing to bet on himself and succeeded in the process.
Each time this man steps in the ring, he leaves the audience jaws on the floor. Here comes our tribal chief.
Perhaps the most dominant champion in WWE history. The head of the table, Roman Reigns.
And representing the Bloodline from Pensacola, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the undisputed WWE Universal Champion, Roman Reigns!
3+ years at the top of WWE for this man. Nobody has been able to defeat the Tribal Chief.
A reign of epic proportions. Dozens have tried, dozens have failed.
Think about this. Hall of Famers, main eventers, crossover stars, none of them have been able to defeat Roman Reigns.
A record-breaking champion, an unbeatable competitor.
That's why every time Roman, get no argument here that this man is one of the best brawlers in WWE history.
And representing the NWO from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 280 pounds, Scott Hall!
Scott Hall is a history maker, not just on the microphone, but inside the ring as well.
We use the term game changer quite often, but before our eyes is quite literally a man who changed the entire industry.
You know, I hate to say it, but Scott Hall actually makes being bad look kind of good.
I hate to say this, but occasionally you're right, Saxton.
Ha ha! One more for the good guy. Is in the house.
It's cool until you say it.
And representing the LWO from Mexico City, Mexico, weighing in at 200 pounds, Santos Escobar.
Santos Escobar is such a dangerous competitor. He came up in Mexico City's lucha scene.
Escobar has always been a standout talent, from fighting in the underground to the highest heights in NXT.
A background in lucha tradition, but ready to make his own moves to the top of WWE.
When Escobar joined WWE, he arrived here under a mask.
But he quickly put the past behind him. He evolved. He became the superstar we know today.
That change seems like a very good one for Santos.
To himself.
Seth Rollins is a fighter, a survivor, and he is on a quest for greatness.
And the WWE Universe is singing his praises.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins is one of the elite superstars in WWE, and the list of competitors he's put down reads like a who's who of future Hall of Famers.
If we know one thing about the Visionary, it's that he's always down for some action. Rollins doesn't take a back seat to anyone. Rollins enters the ring like a principal conductor about to lead an orchestra.
And just like he controls this crowd, Rollins knows exactly what he's doing and can play his opponents like a finely tuned instrument. Sami Zayn is here.
And he is all fired up.
And from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Listen to the energy in here for Sami Zayn.
Sami never gives less than 100% in the ring. The incomparable Sami Zayn, ready to give it his all once again.
The ultimate measure of a man is how he stands at challenging times, and Sami is always up for a challenge.
Shane O'Mac.
And from New York City, weighing in at 235 pounds, Shane McMahon!
You are looking at a man who will not back down no matter what the odds.
Yeah, one of the biggest risk takers in WWE history. We'll stop at nothing to win here tonight, Shane O'Mac. Energy to his arrival.
Setting the stage for what's to come next.
And from Kyoto, Japan, weighing in at 220 pounds, Shinsuke Nakamura!
A Royal Rumble winner, a man who's held multiple championships.
A top elite level competitor all over the globe.
After all these years, a veteran who hasn't lost any of his edge.
Shinsuke is battle tested and looks ready for more.
This version of Shinsuke Nakamura has become more villainous and more nefarious.
Well, Shinsuke has finally become the main event star we knew he would be.
And their opponent, representing the Brawling Brutes from Dublin, Ireland, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus!
The Celtic Warrior has accomplished just about everything there is to accomplish in WWE.
Sheamus is always around for a fight. The success, hey, that's just a byproduct.
Bloodline.
And representing the Bloodline from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 250 pounds, Solo Sikoa!
Solo Sikoa is a single-minded and unfeeling destroyer inside the ring.
Or outside the ring, for that matter. Solo doesn't care where the fight starts. He'll just make sure he's the one to finish it. Time for the Enforcer to make the Bloodline proud.
Oh, I have no doubt he will do so.
It's feet for HP.
And
Hey!
from San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I don't believe there's been a greater performer in the history of WWE than this man, the Heartbreak Kid, Mr. WrestleMania, Shawn Michaels.
Without question, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels, has paved the way for countless superstars here in WWE. It may be popular nowadays, but no one has used the super kick quite as well as HBK.
And none have ever done it better. Flyer of the NWO.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the NWO. From Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, Six!
Well, he's highly talented, but also highly irritating. Always doing a bunch of trash talking.
Oh, well, you better watch it, Saxton. He helped put the Cruiserweight division on the map. Six is a superstar who has scratched and clawed for all of his success, and tonight will be no different.
The most intense competitors around.
And representing DIY from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, weighing in at 201 pounds, Tommaso Ciampa.
A multiple-time NXT champion, and has also held the NXT tag titles.
And more main roster accolades undoubtedly on the way. COO of WWE, but also a man who is absolutely dominant inside that ring.
Something tells me we're about to see what's best for business.
From Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 255 pounds, the Cage Triple H!
We are moments away from a true exhibition of authority.
In the ring, he commands respect. He's a technical mastermind.
Triple H has seen it all. Triple H has done it all. And much like his nickname says, Triple H is always at the top of his game.
Triple H is always the one in control.
Knows how to pull his opponent's strings.
Yeah, once the game gets inside your head, it's pretty much all over.
The UK's best exports.
And from Dudley, England, weighing in at 175 pounds, Tyler Bate!
Tyler may be all smiles backstage, but he brings the fight when it counts.
That man has been proud to represent an entire generation on a continent.
He's proud of his past in the United Kingdom and Europe, but now he looks to conquer the world.
Bates, the first NXT UK Triple Crown champion, NXT UK champ, tag champ, and NXT Heritage Cup champion.
Big, strong boy vibes all day.
No weak link in his game. A true example of British strong style.
From Palm Beach, Florida, weighing in at 260 pounds, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
The $1 Million Man has been able to afford the best training money can buy.
And DiBiase is a multiple-time tag team champion, a WrestleMania main eventer. I'd say it was money well spent. The $1 Million Man is used to getting his way, and those who oppose him will pay dearly.
Yeah, DiBiase just doesn't want to win. He wants to. Prince Pretty has entered the building.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from seasonal residencies, weighing in at 212 pounds, Tyler Breeze.
He owns many homes around the world. Tyler Breeze, very accomplished superstar here in WWE.
You know, guys, Breeze flew here on a private jet direct from Milan just to grace the WWE Universe with his presence.
Oh, what a nice guy. One of the most underrated superstars to come out of the golden age of NXT.
I agree with you, Saxton, and it might clash with his wardrobe, but he has something of a chip on his shoulder.
Weighing in at 450 pounds, the man they call Vader!
The Mastodon has stopped all-time greats dead in their tracks.
A 450-pound roadblock in both WCW and WWE.
And he loves to inflict punishment and doesn't mind taking it either.
Oh, there's an understatement for you, Saxton. Vader once finished a match with his eyeball hanging out of his skull.
Oh, I hope that was a one-time thing.
A Mastodon's on the loose, about to trample over everyone in WWE.
My advice for any Vader opponent, run.
£5 and a true force to be reckoned with.
A force to be feared.
And representing Indus Sher from Uttar Pradesh, India, weighing in at 275 pounds, Veer Mahaan.
Veer is as dangerous as they come. All this man needs to reach the top is focus.
Yeah, and if the lion is focused on you, good luck.
The Phenom is here, and scarier than ever.
Undertaker, full of evil ambitions, wants to take control of WWE.
Well, I got a question for you, Cole. Who's going to stop him?
And from Death Valley, weighing in at 330 pounds, The Undertaker!
We've seen The Undertaker perform sacrifices, burials, even set opponents on fire.
Yeah, anyone in the ring or even around it should be very, very careful tonight.
We know about The Undertaker's frightening power and his agility, but now he has the forces of evil at his side.
The Phenom has arrived.
An ominous feeling has entered the air.
And representing the Brothers of Destruction from Death Valley, weighing in at 309 pounds, The Undertaker!
The dead man possesses amazing in-ring skill and seemingly supernatural powers.
Yeah, he really exists in a class all of his own, standing high above the competition.
A man whose reputation precedes him. A myth, a legend in this industry.
Yeah, it really makes you second guess yourself when you find yourself going up against The Undertaker. I don't think anybody can argue that The Undertaker is at the very top of the food chain here in WWE.
You're right about that, Saxton. When you step into The Undertaker's yard, you know exactly what you're getting yourself into.
And it's nothing good as the Phenom wants to send a message.
It is time for an adrenaline rush.
And from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 183 pounds, Wesley!
Many folks thought Wesley didn't have what it takes to become a single superstar. Well, he proved them wrong by winning the NXT North American title and holding it longer than anyone else in history.
We've already seen Wes fly, and now we know the sky is the limit.
We know from experience that Wesley has no problem taking on all comers.
Yeah, Lee will take any chance to show off and show out, to soar through the skies. Wesley will take it.
And I can't wait to see him compete.
Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, X-Pac.
He is the first superstar to be a member of both the NWO and D-Generation X.
Yeah, lightning fast martial arts strikes and great high-flying attacks.
£350 of rage.
From the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 350 pounds, the Samoan Bulldozer, Umaga.
Umaga has experience with championship reigns and handing out plenty of pain.
One of the most ferocious superstars we've ever seen, period. The Samoan Bulldozer, a true super heavyweight.
Yeah, but with surprising athleticism. Umaga is in a class all his own.
The New Day's own, Xavier Woods.
Looking as upbeat as always.
The foe is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the New Day. From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 205 pounds, Xavier Woods!
Xavier Woods, one of the few nerds on earth that can actually beat you up.
A video game and pop culture fanatic loves that stuff almost as much as he loves competing.
Almost.
A victory over the gargantuan Yokozuna is a career accomplishment. Will he add that to his resume tonight?
£50 of dominance.
And his opponent, from the land of the rising sun, weighing in at 558 pounds, Yokozuna!
He is a multiple-time WWE champion, the winner of the 1993 Royal Rumble, and a truly unstoppable athlete.
You can't get him over the ropes or off his feet. Yokozuna is truly an immovable object. A very focused look on the face of Yokozuna right now, who no doubt is ready for battle.
I suggest Yoko's opponent take heed of the ominous warning, Banzai. To impose her will.
And from Osaka, Japan,
It always seems the higher the stakes, the more powerful the Empress becomes.
Asuka is always on point. She can shut your lights out in the blink of an eye. And you've always got to be wary of the poison mist. absolutely unfazed. She just knows how dangerous she is.
She is not someone to ever take lightly, and she plans to prove that again tonight.
But trouble on the way.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from San Jose, California, Bayley!
You know, with everything Bayley has accomplished, I still wonder why is she just so unpleasant, so hostile all the time.
Well, maybe you should just mind your business, Saxton, because you're talking about the first Women's Grand Slam champion, the first Women's Triple Crown winner.
And not only is Bayley physical in the ring, but she can beat you mentally as well.
Yeah, Bayley's new attitude was very upsetting for fans who have supported Bayley for years.
You include yourself in that group, Saxton, because I find it apropos when Bayley calls you an idiot.
She doesn't mean it, does she?
Oh, yeah.
Is on their feet.
And from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch!
A main eventer, a former double champion, left WWE to have a child and returned without losing a step.
Well, that's just the man doing the man things.
Becky Lynch, a woman who's done it all, yet continually improves herself with every match.
And that means that every time the man competes, we are seeing her at her best.
Here comes 5 feet of fury.
And she's got backup.
And from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
She's held the SmackDown, Raw, and Women's Tag titles on multiple occasions each.
The second woman in WWE history to win the Women's Triple Crown.
We are seconds away from another moment of bliss.
Blissful for us, not for her opponent.
Here comes a pure wrecking machine.
And from Buffalo, New York, the Glamazon, Beth Phoenix.
She's the youngest WWE Hall of Famer who has inspired generations of female superstars.
Oh, she was once a feared villain, now a beloved pioneer. She's the first woman to compete in an I Quit match, and she's also been a part of the men's Royal Rumble match.
Man, look at those piercing eyes. The Glamazon is on a seek and destroy.
She calls herself the Daredevil with a heavy emphasis on devil.
And from Glasgow, Scotland, Alba Fire!
Gentlemen, the fire is rising. She has taken the pain from her past and become a dominant force inside the ring.
Dark magic runs in this woman's blood. She's ready to cast a spell on the entire women's division.
Alba Fire, representing generations of warriors in her bloodline, ready to pay homage to her clan.
Inflict untold psychological torture and physical agony.
It would appear that the annihilation of the women's division is imminent.
Bianca Belair.
And from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
I know she's early in her WWE career, but Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best.
And here's the thing, she's only going to get better.
You're right, Cole. It's actually kind of scary how Belair continues to keep topping herself.
Listen to this ovation. The WWE Universe loves cheering on the EST.
Well, come on. Her energy is just infectious. I'd see... Listen, here is a truly generational talent. There's no doubt about that.
And from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
The personification of majestic elegance, a fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line.
Greatness has a name, and it is Charlotte Flair.
Lover or hater, she is truly the measuring stick of this division, standing head and shoulders above her peers.
Truly a once-in-a-generation competitor.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the ninth wonder of the world, China!
She is a bona fide trailblazer for women's wrestling. She's made history her entire career, especially during the Attitude Era.
Yeah, what a career Chyna's had, and of course her relationship with D-Generation X, putting her on the map. Former champion in her own right.
A former Intercontinental Champion, Cole. And a women's champion.
Chyna has always got her game face on, and I'll tell you what, I pity Chyna's opponent here tonight.
Chyna shows no mercy.
Fabulous to untouchable.
She calls herself the most beautiful woman in all of WWE.
And from Staten Island, New York, the most beautiful woman in all of WWE, Carmella!
Carmella's proven herself as one of the most talented in-ring competitors, but according to Carmella and Corey, she's also the best looking.
According to many people, Cole, you clearly just don't speak to the right people.
Well, Byron told me she wasn't best looking.
Why are you being a snitch, Michael?
Would you take the advice on whiskey from someone who's never had a drink? I don't think so. Gone are the days of moonwalking. The trash talking remains, and let's be honest, I think we were all a little bit over the dance break thing.
Hey, I miss those dance breaks.
You're the one.
Endo stick in hand, ready for a fight.
And from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade!
As far as Cora's concerned, no one measures up to her. She's on another level. And you know what? I think she might be right.
She has a thorny and jealous attitude. That's for certain.
And she's always ready to pick a big fight.
Get ready to see the toughness of Cora Jade on full display.
Well, she showed up with a kendo stick, so we get it. She's tough.
Returned.
And from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple.
I'm not in the ring, Saxton.
A win here tonight will reestablish LeRae.
Well, you can tell that's in the forefront of her mind here.
It's about to get her kicked.
I see what you did there. Look at that intimidating scowl.
And representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, Dakota Kai.
This is a woman who demands her place in the spotlight and has taken it by pure force. A woman who possesses incredible speed and toughness.
And no shortage of animosity.
That's a good thing. ILJA is around.
Representing Damage Control from Tokyo, Japan, the WWE Women's Champion, Io Sky.
Io becomes more vengeful, more vicious as each opponent suffers her wrath.
Well, this is the Io Sky era, and you must understand Io will do whatever she deems necessary to maintain her position as a champion and main event competitor in WWE. Io is one of the premier aerialists in the game today.
A former Miss Money in the Bank who knows all about gold. Io's held the women's singles and tag team championships in NXT and WWE.
Superstar with a rock star attitude.
And from Tampa, Florida, JC Jane.
JC is willing to do what's necessary and ready to be savage if she has to.
If she has to, she's usually in a hurry to hurt the competition.
Jane brings a certain fire to the ring every time she competes.
And she has attitude to spare, ready to make her next big statement tonight.
Here comes Indi Hartwell,
One of the toughest underdogs in the women's division.
And from Melbourne, Australia, Indi Hartwell.
Boiling over with well-deserved confidence.
Now, she's earned that confidence, Saxton, and she really is impressive.
Hartwell has already accomplished so much in such a young career.
She's on a trajectory that is truly impressive.
And their opponent from Glen Ridge, New Jersey, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Katana Chance.
A deep gymnastics background, plenty of collegiate and amateur accolades for Chance.
Now, all of which are apparent with her in-ring style. She's like a ninja in that ring. You know what, guys? I'd be hard-pressed to name a woman with a brighter future, in my opinion, here in WWE.
She's proven herself not just as a capable singles competitor, but also a tag team competitor as well.
G. Dolan.
A truly confident and passionate competitor.
And from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
Dolan competed in some of the top independent promotions, earning some of the biggest women's titles outside of WWE.
And since then has held the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship on multiple occasions. Trained from a young age, she is hungry to show off what she can do.
Looks at the whole women's division and says, bring it on.
This time,
Byron, you're never invited. Like, ever. Like, never, ever, ever.
And
jeez, Michael.
from the Philippines, one half of the Women's Tag Team Champions, Kaden Carter.
Well, guys, Kaden learned how to brawl from two of the most extreme boys at the table.
Yeah, Kaden Carter then took her talents to Mexico to incorporate Lucha Libre into her style. And now, she's putting it all to good use in WWE. Carter getting the WWE Universe hyped, and I can't wait.
Oh, indeed, I believe a highlight reel performance is in order tonight. Now, she's still the head baddie in charge, but now she's also too sweet.
And representing the OC from Fontana, California, Michin.
The HBIC of WWE looking to carve a name for herself and leave her mark on sports entertainment.
Look, there's no doubt Michin has all the tools to do just that, but can she put them together and reach the top?
A determined look on her face. She knows how to prove herself in the women's division.
From dungeon to diva to an all-time great.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
A third-generation star who at times has carried the women's division on her shoulders.
To that point, Natalya has won more matches than any other woman in WWE history.
She mastered the sharpshooter in the Heart Dungeon, and she's looking to unleash it tonight.
Natalya's got tremendous power and aggression.
Brains behind the Miz.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maryse.
She's been at the top of the women's division, a reality TV star. This is an amazing moment we're all experiencing together.
Look, I respect what Maryse has done, but she can still be a bit much at times. She has a very questionable attitude.
There's nothing to question. Lives to fight.
And from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
We used to think of Liv as an underdog, but her accolades now say otherwise.
Has been a tag team champion, a Money in the Bank winner, and a women's champ. Liv Morgan ready to prove anyone who still doubts her is wrong.
the high-flying Hall of Famer.
And from Sanford, North Carolina, Lita.
A true, fearless daredevil, the Hall of Famer herself, Lita.
Haley, a couple of women have held the original women's championship more than Lita. And Lita can still compete at a level to overtake them, I guarantee you.
A tough lady and a real lioness.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, Nikita Lyons.
Already a favorite of the NXT crowd, it won't be long before the entire WWE Universe catches on. Here comes the prodigy, Roxanne Perez.
And their opponent, from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
Winner of the first ever women's breakout tournament in NXT, and she's held tag team gold and the NXT Women's Championship.
But it still feels like she needs to prove herself as a top dog in all of WWE. Perez has already been a history maker in NXT, but the future looks even brighter.
You cannot deny that Perez has lived up to the hype and will surely continue to do so.
Everyone else better run for cover.
The Eradicator ready to annihilate the entire women's division.
And representing the Judgment Day, from Adelaide, Australia, the WWE Women's World Champion, Rhea Ripley.
Ripley may just be one of the most intimidating presences WWE has ever experienced in either division. She strikes pure, unbridled fear straight into the hearts of her opposition.
Yeah, it's almost impossible not to second-guess yourself when you're taking on Rhea Ripley. She can just seem unstoppable at times.
I think Ripley has done all she can to cultivate the aura of fear. There's a mental aspect to her game that you can't overlook.
Rhea Ripley is ready for the nightmare to begin.
The submission magician.
And from Sioux Falls, South Dakota, the Queen of Spades, Shayna Baszler.
A submission specialist. It's that mixed martial arts background that has made Baszler so feared.
And her disposition, her lack of remorse, that makes her perhaps the most feared woman, WWE.
Prepare yourselves. This is not for the weak of heart. Expert joint manipulation, unlimited aggression on tap.
focused on dominance, would rather submit opponents than gain a pinfall victory. She's a badass, plain and simple. Shayna.
And from Rio Grande Valley, Texas,
Raquel is proof that everything is bigger in Texas, even the superstars.
Yeah, Raquel towers over most of the locker room, even some of the men.
A great second-generation wrestling talent is Rodriguez, more than ready to make her mark here. Look at her physique. Look at the size of her back.
Well, Raquel Rodriguez also has a great personality, even though every time I ask, she won't share her workout tips with me.
That's okay, Saxton. You couldn't survive Raquel's warm-up.
Welcome to the ball pit.
And from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Byron, one of the most unique women superstars in history, but she has quickly grown in popularity.
Yeah, and quickly earned success too, Michael. Shotzi's a former NXT Tag Team Champion and nearly defeated Ronda Rousey for the SmackDown Women's title. Hey guys, I've been practicing this. Let me know what you think.
That wouldn't have scared off a mailman.
Is she a rooster? You don't get it.
For the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And representing the LWO from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega.
Zelina, one of the smallest competitors with the biggest heart.
Yeah, now Zelina is sitting under the learning tree of Rey Mysterio and the rest of the LWO. Zelina really has a chance to break out even further.
Zelina looking to make the LWO and her family proud tonight.
All attitude.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Shaman, New Jersey, Sonya Deville.
Here's a cunning opportunist.
Careful how you speak about Sonya, Cole. She happens to have a very gifted mind for this business, both as an official and from bell to bell. She's a powerful striker with a very extensive mixed martial arts background.
Yeah, Sonya Deville never pulls her punches, but does like to pull strings behind the scenes.
Tamina.
And from the Pacific Islands,
Tamina's come so close so many times to title glory in WWE for over a decade.
Finally, Tamina would experience that crowning achievement, becoming one half of the women's tag team champions alongside a fellow veteran, Natalya.
And from Toronto, Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Trish Stratus.
She took part in the groundbreaking first ever women's main event on Monday Night Raw.
Every woman in the locker room that watched that match when they were a kid should have 3 simple words from Ms. Stratus. Thank you, Trish. Sports entertainment.
And from Greenwich, Connecticut, Stephanie McMahon.
Here she is, the one true architect of the women's evolution.
Well, if Stephanie McMahon doesn't feel like she's earned the respect of the superstars around her, there's one guarantee: she'll beat the respect out of them.
A true quality of a great leader.
It goes without saying, this is a woman you do not want to upset.
Yeah, she'll either fire you or slap you, and both absolutely suck. To see a martial arts masterpiece.
Both on the ramp and in the ring.
And from Chongqing, China, Xia Li.
The one thing I love watching when it comes to Xia Li in action is her ability to deliver such explosive kicks.
You know, really, she's a deceptive powerhouse.
Xia Li is ready for the women's division and the WWE Universe to take notice of her hard work and skill.
Lethal as she is lovely.
And from Baltimore, Maryland, Stacy Keibler.
Anybody have a face towel? It's getting hot in here.
I'm proud of you, Saxton.
One of the most successful competitors in women's division history.
The entire women's division looking to make their name at the expense of Stacy Keibler.
Prove herself in WWE.
And their opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, Zoe Stark.
You know, Stark has had plenty of championship gold in NXT, but did not miss a step when joining the main roster and continuing her dominance on the biggest stages.
And that's because Zoe has the attitude you need to be a success in WWE. She calls herself undeniable. Well, it's time to prove it.
I have every bit of confidence that she will.